Hello, and thank you for joining us here at the Overwatch podcast. I am SumWhiteDood. Let's begin. Today, I want to talk to you about things you may or may not already know in Overwatch, but for the lack of a better word today, we can call them secrets and tips and tricks. These are some things that helped me get better at Overwatch, especially as a novice. First off, we will talk about secret areas and other routes. Again, secret is in quotations here since I don't have a better word to use. PCGamer.com did a great write-up on this with some little videos and brief descriptions on how to access those hidden areas. I will share this with you if you're watching on YouTube. There will be a link down in the description. Otherwise, on Facebook or Twitter, it will just be in the comment section of our original post. If you haven't followed us on social media, go ahead and do that now. I'm waiting. I have plenty of time. Go ahead and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Alright, thank you very, very much. Now, without further ado, we will get into those overlooked hidey spots. So there are spots in some maps that are great for snipers such as Widowmaker to get up and yet be somewhat hidden to the enemy. One of these spots is on the map King's Row. So it's all the way at the defender's spawn. So it's like where the payload destination is. When you're in that room, there's a doorway you can go through and head upstairs. Then there's a crate, and the crate can block people from seeing you. Also, you're high up, so you have a vantage point to see all the enemies. You can also back up, so you have a little more cover and less chance that they see you. This still gives you a great viewpoint of the enemy team. However, obviously, if you're busting off shots, sooner or later they will find you and they will kill you.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Also, on Hanamura, in the beginning spawn for attackers, you will walk under the bridge, then you can turn around. In the house on the right, you can actually get on the roof as Widow, which will provide you plenty of cover from anyone that's trying to flank and allow you to have a great view of the upper left window as well as the main choke point. There are plenty more of these, and you can get a good amount of them from that link I mentioned earlier from PCGamer.com. So on to other routes. In Volskaya Industries, you can generally only go the one route, straight through the front choke point, which there is guaranteed a shield tank and a big old scary bastion popping rounds off at you. There's another option though. If you pick a hero like Diva, who can fly for a short period of time, Widowmaker, who has a grappling hook, or even Winston, who can jump, just to mention a few, you can actually go to the left and jump or fly around the side of the building. That allows you to get to the point without the enemy team spotting you. And in the Sanctum on Nepal, go to the far right before entering the building. There's actually a ledge you would think you would not be able to walk across. Oh, but you can. So you can walk all the way down onto the enemy side of the base and flank from behind, which gives you a great advantage of killing their healers or poor lonely Sombras walking back to the point by themselves, not expecting you to be there at all. Even if it's just a distraction to keep the enemy team occupied while your team captures the point, that means your team has less people to deal with. So I did not cover all of them. I may do a video or a podcast at a later time. There's already quite a few out there, so right now I won't touch much more on the issue. Moving on, we will discuss heroes I think pair well together. First on our list is Winston, and literally anyone. I say this because Winston has an electric shock type ability, where as long as he is close to them, it kind of channels into them, doing damage over time. So Winston is great for squishy characters or badly damaged heroes. If I had to pick someone, I'd say he'd be great with a Junkrat, because Junkrat does a lot of damage. Even though he is listed as a defensive hero, and sometimes even though he does a lot of damage, he doesn't always kill them and finish them off. So they're all about at a quarter health, and we send in our good old buddy Winston around to flank and finish them off very easily. Remember this for last minute pushes on the payload, or when you are in need to capture a point very quickly. Next! Okay, next we have Mercy and Pharah. Mercy and Widowmaker and Mercy and Bastion. Mercy is a very strong healer who also can damage boost. And the fact that she can slow fall and attach to another hero and kind of follow them, even in the sky, is great for Pharah, or as people refer to her as Far Mercy. This allows Mercy to fly with Pharah and give her damage boost to her already powerful rockets and heal her when needed. Pharah flies, so she's already easily evasive. Mercy and Widowmaker is a newer combo, I guess. We really saw this start happening more in Overwatch League play. A damage boosted Widowmaker is fucking scary. She can one-shot a lot of heroes, and if she doesn't, they are badly damaged, which then allows our monkey friend Winston to come and clean up shop. Mercy Bastion is an all-time favorite of the Overwatch community. Bastion sets up with a shield tank Reinhardt or Orisa for protection. Then we have a Mercy pocketing the Bastion. If you have someone who can even aim in the general direction, he should be able to mow down anyone in his path and should become pure cancer for the enemy team. These are not the only heroes Mercy pairs well with. I can name one thing that's positive about her with anyone, yet these are the three most popular. Next! Okay, the last of our best combo couples would be Mei and, again, literally anyone. Mei is one of those heroes that is just lit as fuck, as the kids like to say. Actually, I'm not very cool, and I have no proof that anyone says that, let alone kids these days. Any Hoosers, Mei comes packed with an endothermic blaster. Yeah, what that means for all you non-scientists out there, it means she can fucking freeze you. So this paired with literally anyone's attack should kill them. They can't move. And if you can't kill them while they're standing still, I don't really have any options left for you. And you are probably the reason we put directions on shampoo bottles. Mei also has an ability called Ice Wall. That's right, just as it sounds, Mei can put up a wall made of ice. This can be used to block foes inside of a building or from reaching a specific area. So if you are holding down the point, only a few seconds left, Mei throws up her wall and boom, buys you enough time to finish the cap. Unless you're in bronze, which if you're listening to my shitty podcast, chances are pretty high that you are. Then there's always that one Mei you're gonna encounter in bronze who thinks it's funny to block his teammates in the whole game. Don't be that guy. That guy's a dick. Well, that's all I have this week on the Overwatch podcast. Check us out on the web, www.theoverwatchpodcast.com. This is SumWhiteDood signing off. Have a wonderful night.